So you go on, this is a stairway, and you go on traveling upwards step by step till you receive the word ana akhtartuka fastami'. Then you receive, come here, remove, come out of your being, fakhla'na alayk, come out of your own being. When you come out of your own being and you enter into the valley of annihilation, then you are granted with and blessed with the divine subsistence, divine baqa. This baqa, fra and baqa, this is led through the way of ihsan. Neither aqidah takes you to this valley, nor amal takes you to this valley. That's why the third question was asked, Ya Rasulullah, now what is the perfection? Perfection lies in entrance of this valley, where hal ataka hadith Musa. Musa did enter. Allahu Akbar. Now, the same concept which was given in the form of ihsan in this hadith, Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has elaborated the same idea in a very beautiful way, more elaborative, more extensive way about ihsan. There was ihsanul ibadah. There are another categories of ihsan. One is ihsanul ibadah. The second is ihsanul amal. And third is ihsanul khashiyah. And fourth is ihsanul hal. This is something normally not discussed. Ihsanul ibadah, ihsanul amal, ihsanul khashiyah and ihsanul hal. I am deriving each and every kind of ihsan from hadith of Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Nothing of tasawwuf and suluk and tariqah and ma'rifah is based on without the foundations of Quran and Sunnah. You have heard about ihsanul ibadah, an ta'budallaha ka'annaka tarahu. You should worship in a way, in that condition and state as if you see him. This was an ta'buda. This is ihsanul ibadah. And ibadah is an act of worship. So ihsanul ibadah we have discussed. Second ihsan is ihsanul amal. Imam Ibn al-Rabi', he reports in Al-Musnad. And Imam Ibn Rajab, he reports in Jami al-Ulum wal-Hikam. And Anas ibn Malik radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. This is my book of hadith, Al-Minhaj al-Savi. I have translated this into Urdu with all references Al-Minhaj al-Savi. But alhamdulillah, its English translation is now also complete. So, Anas bin Malik radiyallahu ta'ala anhu reports, Qala Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Al-ihsanu an ta'amala lillahi ka'annaka tarahu. There was al-ihsanu an ta'budallaha ka'annaka tarahu. You should perform worship, ibadah, as if you see him. And here, ibadah is an act of worship. Any act, whether apparently, that act is considered to be an act of ibadah or not. The people, as far as the people's vision, whether apparently it is taken as ibadah or not. Any act you perform should be performed in a way as Almighty Allah sees you. When you perform any act with this state of mind, this again will become ibadah. Whether you are sitting in your university, whether you are praying, whether you are doing your business, whether you are sitting in your family, whether you are doing your homework, whether you are doing your business matters. Any act you are performing in your life, apparently seemingly religious or secular, related to the act of worship or related to the act of any mutual human conduct and behavior, any duty you are performing in your life becomes ibadah with two conditions. With your niyyah, if you are performing for the sake of Allah's pleasure. And number two, with this state of mind, with this state of your heart, that Allah sees me. So I should perform this act in a way that He may please with me. My dear sons and daughters and brothers and sisters, make this hadith of ihsan a turning point in your life. If you develop this awareness and consciousness in your mind, in your heart, in your inner self, you won't be able to perform any sin. An ta'amala lillah, any act which you perform, whether you perform with your parents, consider that Allah is looking at you. Kannaka tarao, and you see Him, and He looks at you. If my dear youngsters, brothers, sisters, sons and daughters, if you achieve this condition of ihsanul amal, how can you become disobedient to your parents? Will Allah allow you any kind of disobedience to your parents? We find many of the youngsters, sometimes they are very rude with their parents. They don't do khidmah of their parents. They don't respect their parents. They are illiterate, they are jahil. And some people here, the so-called mullahs and the so-called the claimants of Sharia and Islam and Sunnah here, they inculcate the poison in the minds of the innocent youth. Your parents are jahil, your parents are astray, they are gumrah, they are innovators, bid'ah, doing bid'at, and they are not on a proper way. Leave them, come on to Sharia. So there is no Sharia with the disrespect of the parents. Nobody can achieve the prayer of Allah with displeasure of the parents. No one can achieve the pleasure of the khidmah of Allah and His Prophet without khidmah of the parents. So when you go back, start kissing the feet of your mom and of your dad. Start kissing feet of your parents. Do the khidmah of your parents, so that they feel there is an inqilab and revolution in the lives of our children. Al-ihsanul amal, any act of conduct, any act of behavior, any act of relationship, any performance in your life, whatever you do for any purpose at any time, that should be done with this state of mind that Allah sees you and you see Him. يَنْظُرُ إِلَيْكُمْ وَأَنْتُمْ تَنْظُرُونَ إِلَيْهِ. With this state of mind. This is ihsanul amal. So now ihsan has been upgraded. First was ihsan in specific act of ibadah. Now there is ihsan, excellence and perfection in every amal. In every amal, every act of your life. And third higher grade is ihsanul khashiyya. Ihsanul khashiyya. This is higher than khawf. Khawf is fear. High. And khashiyya is weariness. Somebody asked an arif, what is al-khawf wal-khashiyya? Let me tell what is khashiyya. It is said that khashiyya is unrestness of heart. Unrestness of heart. And the hearts of the lovers are never at rest. They are always upset, they are always worried. Almighty Allah takes some kinds of worries away from their heart and puts some kinds of worry into their hearts. Worries of world are taken out of their heart. Worries of world are taken out of their heart, and worries of akhirah are inculcated in their hearts. those people, those hearts which are full of the worries of world, they are ahlud dunya. They are ahlud dunya. And those hearts which are full of the worries of akhirah, worries of life hereafter, they are ahlul akhirah. And still there are some whose hearts are full of the worries of their beloved. They are ahlullah. Some are lover of the world, some are lovers of akhirah, and some are neither the lovers of world nor the lovers of akhirah and Jannah. They are just lovers of Allah. Some are talibul dunya, some are talibul akhirah, and some are talibul mawla. So the fear and weariness, khashiyah, is unrestness of heart. Then somebody asked, unrestness of what? He said, unrestness because of fear. Unrestness of heart because of fear. Then he was asked, fear of what? He said, fear, or always fear of being cut off from your friend. Fear of being cut off from your beloved. Always they remain in a state of fear. Maybe any time my beloved becomes angry with me. He may not become angry with me. He may not turn his face from me. I may not get cut off from him. So this is the fear of awliya and sulaha and ashiqeen and arifin. This is khashiyah. And this is ihsanul khashiyah, that they remain in the state of khashiyah with this condition, as if they see him or he sees them. This is the third higher stage of khashiyah. And the fourth and last ihsan is al-ihsanul kamil. This is ihsanul hal. Ihsanul hal. And ihsanul hal means, this is again reported by ihsanul khashiyah. This hadith is reported by Hazrat Abu Dharr radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. And it is transmitted and narrated by Imam Abu Nu'aym. The companion Abu Dharr reports, Awsani Khalili. My dear beloved friend told me, my dear and dearer and beloved friend, Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he told me, an akshallaha ka'anni arahu, that I should always remain and live in a state of fear and weariness as if I see him, or at least he is seeing me. This is ihsanul khashiyah.